All right, good morning. I'm in the Lake of the Clouds hut, getting ready to head outside. It is in the 40s, wind is blowing, it's not raining right now, but it's going to, and it's going to be a really ugly day, so there's not going to be a lot of video. And I'm going to try to, it's a mile and a half, mile 1.3 up to Mount Washington, and then I'm going to try to get like 5.5 more miles to Madison Spring Hut, and hopefully can get in there because I don't have a reservation. Maybe I'll try to call them from Mount Washington, see if I can get in there, but no way I can get to Pinkham today. So I will check in maybe at the top of Mount Washington with a Would You Rather, but it's going to be a rough day today, so don't expect a lot of video, unfortunately. This is probably going to be the hardest day yet, so we'll see you soon. It's horrible up here, and I'm here, Mount Washington. Woo! Bring it on. Damn, that felt good. Alright, it's not even open yet. I gotta go take a couple pictures, but I'll probably keep moving before the weather gets even worse. Woo! Alrighty. Here we are. Alrighty, I'm in the Visitors Lodge, Visitor Center at Mount Washington after it opened up, just after I was up on the summit there, so I decided to come in here and warm up a little bit. As you can see, it's pretty empty. There were two other couples that came up. They were at the Lake of the Clouds. I passed them on the way up, so they got here shortly after I did. And I don't even have a Would You Rather today. I'm just focused on the weather is really rough, and I got to get 6 more miles to Madison Hut. All right, I'll come up with one right now. I'll go back to 2 days ago. We'll do political dinner, Would You Rather dinners. So we did 2 Republicans. We'll do 2 Democrats this time. Would you rather? Although I guess Colin Powell, I don't know what he was. He was probably an independent. Anyway. Would you rather have dinner with Bill Clinton or Hillary Clinton? See what people think of that. I'll tell you, the stay at the Lake of the Clouds was pretty cool. My room was fine, no drama. Another couple joined in a little later, so we had a full house. There was like 90 people there. The place was packed. Food was great. We had like a turkey dinner last night, so it was like Thanksgiving dinner. Loaded up on that, and then this morning, oatmeal, eggs, sausage, some kind of cinnamon cake. So got a lot of fuel, which I think was helped, and felt strong coming up here. I passed like 7 people from the shelter, from the hut up to here, just moving. But now I gotta get 6 more miles, and there's a really steep descent from Madison Spring Hut down to Pinkham Notch, and I don't think I want to try that in this weather, but we'll see. Anyway, not going to have a chance to do a lot of video. It's just the conditions are too bad, the weather, the rain, and it's supposed to get worse. So I wish I could show you more, but there's not much to show. It's all in the clouds. You can see out there. You can't see anything out here. But I'm on top of Mount Washington, so did it. Let's go. Alrighty, hello. Clearly, I am not in the Madison Spring Hut. I'm actually at the Joe Dodge Lodge down in Pinkham Notch. So when we were up at Mount Washington, went inside for a little bit to get a snack, warm up a little because it was getting cold. I was in there for about 20 minutes, went back outside, and I could tell the temps had dropped some more and the winds had picked up. Wasn't raining super hard yet. It was raining. I mean, it was raining the whole time up there, but not super hard like it was at the end of the day yesterday when I got into the Lake of the Clouds. So I went back in, checked with the guy at the information desk where they have a monitor. It's got the weather and stuff on it, and he showed me the radar, and it was just getting worse. It was not looking good. They were calling, it was, temperatures in the 40s, winds 40 to 50 miles an hour, gusting higher. And the radar map looked terrible. The rain was going to get worse. So I said to him, what do you think? He goes, well, one, you could go back to Lake of the Clouds. Two, you could try to find a bailout trail and go get off the mountain. Or three, you could try to push on. And then I said, what do you think I should do? And as soon as I said it, I thought that was a mistake because there's no way he's going to say number three. And he didn't. He said, well, if I were you, I'd do number one or two. And he goes, tomorrow's weather is going to be no better than today. So I would probably do two, which was bail off, find a bailout path down. So then I found myself sitting there, okay, what do I do now? Ignore the guy at the top of Mount Washington and press on. And so I went and got a cup of hot chocolate, sat down for 10 minutes to try to figure out what I was going to do. And long story short, I decided to do some yellow blazing, walk down the auto road like 6 miles back to the AT, and then took the AT down here to the lodge. And I was cold the whole time until I got below 3,000 feet. It was like 150 yards of visibility until I got below 3,000 feet, and it rained all the way. It's still raining out there now, and it's after 6 o'clock tonight. So everything is soaked. I'm trying to dry out and warm up. I'm going to take a 0 tomorrow because it's supposed to be just as bad, and everything I have is soaking wet now. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do about the little section that I skipped. If I have to come back and do it again at the end of August or at the end of July or something when I finish. But the other thing going through my head, just to let you guys know, at dinner last night, right before they start to serve dinner at the Lake of the Clouds, two guys in their late 20s, maybe early 30s, they might have been foreigners, came in to this shelter or to the hut. I only had hiked like 1.5 miles, like less than an hour in the really bad rain and the conditions, and everything I had was soaked and I was cold. These guys must have been out there. They came in 2+ hours after I did. And the one guy I think was almost hypothermic. He was shivering and shaking so bad they had to wrap him in one of those big wool blankets that they have in the bunk rooms. They gave him like a hot water bottle put into his pants to warm his body up. And it took him 15+ minutes to stop shivering. So all I could think about was that guy and, trying to figure out whether or not I want to push on, and I didn't. So I might have wussed out, but up here, I think discretion is the better part of valor. And so that's the call I made. I don't feel great about it, but I don't feel like I had a choice. So that's it. I'll take a 0 tomorrow, dry out. My room is damp and smelly here. They don't have any place to wash your clothes at the lodge here. So it is what it is, but I'll just go up Wildcat Mountain tomorrow. I think not tomorrow, next day. Hopefully the weather lightens up a little bit and push on. So that's it. Talk to you guys. I don't think I'll do one tomorrow because I don't think there's a lot to do around here. I'm probably just going to lay low in this lodge. They have a visitor center where I just grabbed dinner. Go figure something out to do. But it's going to be raining all day, and I'll probably just stay here and watch videos on my phone. So that's it. Rough day. Good to get up on Mount Washington. Not happy with the way the day ended. But I think sometimes you can't push the weather. All right. So, all right. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, would you rather? I'm not fans of either of them, but I would probably have dinner with Bill Clinton. He's a smart guy. I've heard him speak before at a Deloitte partner event. He's obviously a charismatic guy. He's a smart guy. And I think he probably has some pretty interesting things to talk about. So that's who I'd go with if I had to go with to dinner with one of them. See ya.